Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. It's Friday, XUR day, which of course means I'm here to tell you guys where you can find XUR, what he has for sale, and whether or not any of those items are worth purchasing. So as always, if you guys do enjoy this, you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, but first things first, if we open up our director, he is located on the EDZ this week. As I mentioned previously, it basically coincides with whatever week is the flashpoint, so that's the EDZ this week. If you go over to the Winding Cove drop zone or landing zone, you go right to the top. He's actually up in a rather interesting location, up in this kind of cliff. I didn't actually even know you could get up there to begin with, but it's one of those places where you just jump up onto the rocks, you jump up onto the side, and you will then get to XUR's location. So that is where you will find him. And with that out of the way, let's now turn our attention to his stock. So his weapon this week, first up again for 29 legendary shards, is Vigilance Wing. It's a really cool looking exotic, but it's not exactly one of the best ones, so to speak. It's got a rather interesting PvP focused perk, so harsh truths. This weapon fires a 5-round burst, which is nice for a pulse rifle. However, when a nearby ally is killed, you gain health regeneration and increased movement speed. Now, yes, you could argue that it's obviously got benefits in PvE as well, but, you know, this is kind of one of those ones where you effectively gain benefits when your team are down. So in situations like Trials of the Nine, you can of course, take advantage of it. On top of that, you also have corkscrew rifling, so balanced barrel slightly increases range stability, slightly increases handling speed. You have Alloy Magazine, so faster reloads when the magazine is empty. You also have Last Stand, so improved weapon performance when its wielder is the last living member of a fire team. Again, leaning on the fact that if you are last one standing in your team, then you're going to be getting more out of this weapon. And then on top of that, you also have composite stock, so slightly increases stability and slightly increases handling speed. So, as weapons go, I mean, let's be honest, legendary shards are not hard to come by, so everything is so cheap you might as well get it if you don't have it. So if you don't have this weapon, sure, pick it up. But if you are trying to work out whether or not it's actually like a really good weapon to use, it's definitely not one of the top tier recommendations. There are better things that can go in your kinetic slot that aren't exotic, and that would then free you up to put an exotic into either your energy slot or your power slot. So yeah, generally speaking, it's an alright weapon. It's not bad, but it's not great. So that is available for 29 legendary shards. For the hunters, I am still annoyed that he is not bringing Orpheus Rig. That is the one item I'm missing. However, that being said, FOETRACER is the other really good hunter exotic. There are basically two hunter exotics that are the best. One of them is Orpheus Rig, the other one is FOETRACER. So if you don't have this, definitely pick it up. It is an incredibly good helmet. Main perk for this is, of course, you have Relentless Tracker, so it visually marks targeted enemies, and it deals more damage to low health marked enemies. So this is a noticeable DPS increase in both the Crucible and PvE. So for boss encounters, when they're getting lower on health, it means you're dealing more damage to them. Even to regular grunts, when they are, when you're trying to make those clutch moments, if you're running low on health, but they're also low on health, you're dealing more damage. It's just a really good helmet to have. So if you just have this on at all times, it's just like a passive DPS boost when their health is low. So 100% worth it. If you don't have it, definitely pick it up. And of course, you have your choice between resilience or recovery. I actually did a video yesterday, if you guys haven't seen it, on armor stats in depth, going through all the different permutations and combinations for the classes, what are the best stats, things like that. So I'll link that down below in case you guys haven't seen it. As for the Titans and Insurmountable Skullfort, another great exotic, mainly because this allows you to effectively have infinite melee, infinite shoulder charge, and very quick grenade recharge. I did a video on this one. I will also link that down below to show you guys how to spec your striker to effectively make it so that you can just shoulder charge indefinitely and get your grenades back very, very fast. But main perk is, of course, Transfusion Matrix. Kills with arc melee abilities trigger health regeneration and restore melee energy. So that is another good one if you're Titans and you play Striker, definitely run with that. And finally, for the Warlocks, another nice helmet, Nezarec Sin. This one is one of the coolest looking helmets, so just for aesthetics alone, it's well worth picking up. But it also has a Void Focus perk, so for the Void Walkers out there, Void damage kills increase ability energy recharge rate. So very nice, especially when you consider that the Void focused exotics don't seem to be as present as say some of the other ones. So if you're looking for something and you want to run Void Walker, definitely grab this helmet. So that's it this week. Weapon for 29 legendary shards, or armor pieces or helmets for 23 legendary shards. Actually a pretty decent week, good all round. Hunter, 100% pick it up if you don't have it. Other classes, very, very strong still, so generally speaking you pick up most of them. I'd say this week the weakest thing is definitely the weapon. Anyway, that's it. That's your video, that's where you can find him, that's what he's got for sale, and those are the recommendations. Hopefully you guys find that helpful. Thank you for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.